Welcome back. You're watching India Today. I'm Akshita Nandagopal and we're beginning this broadcast with the images that have emerged of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Diwali with our soldiers. He is at the Nowshera sector along the line of control in Jammu and Kashmir to celebrate Diwali with our forces. This is the Prime Minister's second visit to Rajouri since 2019 when he celebrated Diwali with soldiers there. Ever since he became Prime Minister, really in 2014, the Prime Minister Modi, in fact, has made it a habit and a tradition to celebrate this festival with Jawans in border areas. He's been celebrating Diwali by spending time with soldiers in forward areas, and he's visited previously states like Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Rajasthan, Punjab and the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. On your screens are the first pictures that have come in from Nowshera of the Prime Minister spending time with our forces. Prime Minister Modi also greeted the people of India on Diwali, wishing that the festival of lights bring happiness, prosperity and good fortune. Let's take this across to Sunilji Bhatt, who's joining us live from Nowshera in Rajouri. Sunilji, as we beam those first images that have just come to us of Prime Minister Narendra Modi with senior army officers, we're expecting, of course, that there will be also a very candid interaction between the Prime Minister and the soldiers. It happens every single year where the Prime Minister, interacts with them and distributes sweets on behalf of the entire nation.
Absolutely, Akshita. Every year, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, on the auspicious occasion of Deepavali, visits army jawans. And this time also, he has visited Nowshera sector here near the line of control in Rajouri district. Right now, he's interacting with the soldiers, with the army jawans. He's extending the good wishes of Deepavali to the jawans, and he's also expressing gratitude on behalf of the entire nation, because on the auspicious occasion of Deepavali, everybody wants to be with their family celebrating this festival. But our brave hearts are deployed here. If we are able to celebrate Deepavali peacefully and safely in our homes, it's because of the sacrifices of our army jawans, of our security forces. And it's Prime Minister Narendra Modi's way to express gratitude, to thank the security forces for all that they do for the nation. And this visit assumes significance, Akshita, because although Prime Minister Narendra Modi every year visits the jawans, whether in Himachal Pradesh or in Jammu and Kashmir or in Punjab, but this visit assumes significance given the fact that in the recent past there have been anti-terror operations taking place in Rajouri as well as in Poonch districts of Jammu and Kashmir, and unfortunately 9 of our brave hearts were martyred in those anti-terror operations. And now Prime Minister Narendra Modi has come here to boost the morale of our security forces. He is going to meet the army jawans, he is going to extend good wishes, but at the same time he is also going to pay tributes to the martyrs who made the supreme sacrifice for the nation while defending the territorial integrity of the nation. Because enemy here resorts to many kind of provocations, and in the recent past we have seen that now Pakistan uses drones to smuggle weapons and drugs. So new threats are emerging from Pakistan, and our security forces are deployed at the line of control. They are maintaining strict vigil, and this is Prime Minister Narendra Modi's way of saying thanks to the army jawans. And this has been happening since 2014, since Narendra Modi became the Prime Minister of the country. He is spending Diwali with the jawans. He visited Siachen Glacier, he visited Amritsar, he visited Rajouri earlier also, and now again he is here. And a short while ago, his chopper landed here. Top army officials, including the Army Chief General Narvane, was here. Northern Army Commander Lieutenant General Y.K. Joshi, they received the Prime Minister. And now, right now, what we are learning from our sources that even while we are talking, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is interacting with our brave hearts. He is extending good wishes, and he is also going to address the army jawans. He is going to boost their morale. And here outside the brigade headquarter gate, my camera person is showing you the pictures of the army jawans who are deployed here. And Akshita, these army jawans are from different parts of the country. And today, on the auspicious occasion of Deepavali, they are deployed here. See the level of commitment towards the duty, that even on the occasion of Deepavali, they are away from their homes, they are away from their families, and their only motto and the only objective is to protect the frontiers, to guard our frontiers. So the entire nation salutes the sacrifice which these brave hearts do for the entire nation. And as I said, that if the entire nation is able to celebrate Deepavali peacefully, happily in their homes, it's because of the sacrifices which are made by these brave hearts. Akshita, back to you.
So true, Sunilji. And you know, every single time the PMO has chosen a strategic location to celebrate Diwali with our forces. This time it's in Nowshera because of the fact that, you know, our forces who are being deployed there have been facing a number of challenges in the last many weeks, particularly in areas of Poonch, which we understand the Prime Minister will also be paying homage to the soldiers who've been killed in action so far in Poonch. Sunilji, for the moment, thank you very much for joining us. And as we mentioned, every year since 2014, Prime Minister Modi has made it a habit to spend Diwali with our Jawans who are deployed in forward areas along the border. Here's a look back at how the Prime Minister so far has spent his Diwali with our soldiers.
2014, in his very first year in office, Narendra Modi decided that his Diwali would be among soldiers guarding India's borders. That year, he made a surprise visit to the Siachen base camp, the world's highest battlefield, to celebrate the festival with Jawans posted in the harshest conditions.
देश के लोग आनंद और उत्साह के साथ दिवाली मना सके, इसलिए ऐसी दुर्गम परिस्थिति में अपने आप को खपा रहे हैं.
Seeing the joy of Jawans that a Prime Minister was visiting them on Diwali led to Modi making it a tradition. In 2015, donning an army cap, Prime Minister Modi spent Diwali at the Dograi War Memorial in Amritsar, a shrine to one of India's greatest military victory in the 1965 Indo-Pak War.
भारत की सेना, भारत के सैनिकों का चरित्र, भारत के वीरों का साहस, हमारी शिस्त, हमारा शौर्य, हमारा समर्पण, हमारे सपने, पूरा विश्व इसके लिए हमें बहुत आदर के साथ देखता है. भारत माता की, भारत माता की, भारत माता की.
The next year, Modi celebrated the Festival of Lights with braves from the Indo-Tibetan Border Police, the Dogra Scouts and the army at Himachal Pradesh's Sumdo along the China border. The Prime Minister expressed gratitude to the soldiers.
मेरा भी मन करता है दिवाली अपनों के बीच मनाऊं और जो अपने हैं उनके बीच आया हूं और इसीलिए हंसते खेलते हुए दिवाली मनाने आया हूं.
It was 2017. Tensions between India and Pakistan were high following repeated ceasefire violations. Clad in an army jacket, Modi spent his Diwali among BSF troops in the Gurez Valley along the line of control.
जब मैं आप लोगों से हाथ मिलाता हूं तो आपको लगता होगा कि ये कोई फॉर्मेलिटी है. मिलाना पड़ता है. मेरे लिए फॉर्मेलिटी नहीं है. मुझे एकदम से ऊर्जा मिलती है आपसे हाथ मिलाता हूं.
In 2018, he spent his Diwali with Jawans of the Indian Army and ITBP in Harsil, Uttarakhand.
आप यहां रहकर के सीमाओं की सुरक्षा कर रहे हैं. ये सिर्फ धरती के किसी हिस्से की सुरक्षा नहीं है. ये 125 करोड़
देशवासियों की सुरक्षा है। ये 125 करोड़ देशवासियों के सपनों की सुरक्षा है। ये 125 करोड़ देशवासियों के उज्जवल भविष्य के लिए आपकी तपस्या है।
Months after an astounding victory in Lok Sabha for the second time, Prime Minister Modi marked his Diwali celebrations with jawans in the Rajouri sector of Jammu and Kashmir.
कि मैं भी दिवाली मेरे परिवारजनों के बीच में मनाऊं और इसीलिए आज दिवाली मनाने के लिए मेरे परिवारजनों के बीच आया हूं। आप ही मेरा परिवार है।
The Diwali celebrations in Jaisalmer during the pandemic was a special one as the Prime Minister rode atop an Arjun tank during his visit to the Longewala post. Modi's date with Jawans every Diwali is not only a huge morale booster for the men on the frontier, but also a gesture that the Prime Minister is with them on a day when they miss their families and home the most. Bureau Report, India Today.
भारत माता की, भारत माता की।
We'll continue getting you all the live updates on the Prime Minister's Diwali with our soldiers. But let's take a look at how the entire nation is celebrating today. You've seen streets and markets across the country seeing huge crowds in the run-up to this date, to Diwali. Many were seen not wearing face masks, and this has led to fresh concerns over a spike in COVID cases during this festive season.
India is celebrating Diwali in style. From Jaipur to Kolkata, from Chandigarh to Chennai. Markets are full as lakhs get ready for the Festival of Lights. Just a few months ago, India was battling the worst of COVID. Few hospital beds, little medical oxygen, depleting stocks of medicine. The devastating second wave is a distant memory. As citizens suffering from a lockdown fatigue flock to markets, all COVID norms have gone for a toss.
मेरा दम घुटता है इसलिए मास्क लगाता नहीं हूँ। दोनों वैक्सीन कंप्लीट है मेरी। सर आपने भी मास्क
ये अभी एक्चुअली मैं चाय पी थी इसलिए उतार दिया था। ये लगा रहे
चाय अभी तो नहीं पी रहे सर आप?
अभी नहीं पी रहे, अभी पी के फिनिश ही किया।
भी मास्क लगाना चाहिए सर आपको शॉप पे। यहाँ पे इतनी भीड़ हो रही है सर, यहाँ पे लोग
लगा के रखते हैं, लेकिन अब हम तो दुकान पे सेपरेट बैठते हैं ना, बाजार में थोड़ा घूम रहे हैं। दो बार तो बाजार में भी ना लगाए घूम रहे हैं।
In Kolkata's Lake Market, shopkeepers and residents are confident that the COVID threat is over.
आपने मास्क नहीं पहना है, आपको डर पर नहीं लगता?
भी ऑब्वियसली लगता है, अभी नहीं लाना भूल गए इसलिए नहीं पहना।
वैक्सीनेटेड हो?
Yes.
The mood is same across the country.
भाई साहब, आपने मास्क नहीं लगाया, क्या कोरोना खत्म हो गया है?
नहीं ऐसा नहीं, बस चले आए, हमने बस भूल गए।
तो लेना आपको चाहिए था, आपने मास्क नहीं लगाया, पूरे बाजार में इतनी भीड़ है आपको।
चलिए अभी लगाते हैं आपकी।
मैडम आपका मास्क भी नहीं है?
नहीं, हम तो चलो अभी लगा लेंगे, अभी ले ले रहे हम, लगा लेंगे अभी लगा लेंगे।
आपका भी मास्क नहीं है?
नहीं है।
Many are confident that the vaccine will shield them.
इस वक्त जो मार्केट की स्थिति है वो बहुत अच्छी है, क्योंकि 100 करोड़ जनता के शायद वैक्सीन लग चुका है, जिस कारण ये बाजार की रौनकें बढ़ी है। और अभी भी तीसरी वेव को देखते हुए मास्क पहनना बहुत ही निहायत ज़रूरी है।
While a few think that the whole pandemic is a fake news.
भाई साहब, आपका मास्क कहाँ पे?
जी मैं कोरोना को मानता ही नहीं हूँ।
क्यों मानते क्यों नहीं है?
क्योंकि ये एक मीडिया की रचाई हुई साजिश है।
Have you taken the vaccination? आपने लिया हुआ?
No, I have taken fake vaccination और मैंने fake certification बनाया है।
अच्छा, क्यों?
I am fully vaccinated but fake।
नहीं तो आपको लगता है कि जरूरत नहीं है? बिल्कुल
नहीं, एकदम नहीं।
While the scientific community is yet to declare the end of the pandemic, as we celebrate the Festival of Lights, one can safely say there is indeed light at the end of the tunnel. Bureau Report, India Today.
We've got more reason to celebrate today after back-to-back losses. Hopes are alive now for Team India to stay in the T20 World Cup tournament. India secured its first victory after defeating Afghanistan in yesterday's match. And here's our report.
Rohit Sharma was due for runs and the Indian opener finally decided to light up the Abu Dhabi skyline. KL Rahul was no spectator at the other end as both the openers began to show their true colours right at the start. The last two games saw India faltering in the power play itself, but against Afghanistan, India found themselves at 53 for no loss at the end of 6 overs. But for Afghanistan, worst was yet to come. It took Rohit just 37 deliveries to raise his 50, his 22nd in T20 internationals, lifting him to the third spot alongside Mahela Jayawardene on the list of most half-centuries in T20 World Cup. Rohit just went berserk after his 50 and there was no respite for Afghanistan as he showed no mercy to even Rashid Khan. Rahul was equally good at the other end and he also reached his half-century soon after. This happens to be the fourth 100-run stand between the two openers. Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan are at the top with 5 century stands between them. Rohit was finally out for 74 of just 47 deliveries that ended the 140-run partnership, the highest for India for the first wicket in T20 internationals. Rahul was dismissed for 69, but India did not take the pedal off the accelerator as Hardik Pandya and Rishabh Pant also joined the party. India eventually finished with a massive 210 for 2. That was always going to be an uphill task for Afghanistan and Indian bowlers kept a tight leash on them, picking up wickets one after the other. Afghanistan were there with the bat but not in the game, and India came up with a clinical show to push their run rate up, which may be crucial if they are to make it to the semis somehow. Sports Bureau, India Today.
And with that match report, it's a wrap on this edition of the Bulletin. Thank you so much for watching. Have a happy Diwali.